In a significant move aimed at bolstering the United States' position in the rapidly evolving field of artificial intelligence (AI), President Joe Biden has signed an executive order directing the development of AI infrastructure across federal lands. This ambitious initiative, unveiled on January 14, 2025, seeks to streamline the construction of data centers and clean energy facilities essential for powering advanced AI operations, including those needed for generative AI technologies and large-scale machine learning models. The executive order mandates various federal agencies, notably the Departments of Defense and Energy, to identify suitable federal lands for the establishment of AI data centers. These sites will not only serve as the backbone for AI technology, but will also emphasize the use of clean energy aligning with broader environmental goals. "We will not let America be outbuilt when it comes to the technology that will define the future," Biden stated, underscoring the strategic importance of this initiative in maintaining U.S. leadership in AI. Recent estimates from the Department of Energy indicate that the electricity demand from data centers has surged dramatically, tripling over the past decade and potentially consuming up to 12% of the nation's electricity by 2028. This growing demand underscores the necessity for efficient infrastructure that can support the increasing computational needs of AI technologies, particularly as they become integral to various sectors from healthcare to national security. In the wake of this order, agencies will facilitate the permitting process to expedite construction while ensuring that developers adhere to strict environmental and labor standards. The order not only aims to mitigate potential energy crises, but also to ensure that the development of these facilities does not lead to increased electricity costs for consumers. Developers will be required to cover all costs associated with the construction and operation of the data centers, thereby relieving taxpayers from financial burdens. The executive order also comes at a pivotal time following the Biden administration's recent announcement of new restrictions on the export of advanced AI chips, highlighting the need to secure critical technologies within the U.S. borders. These regulations, which will undergo a public comment period, are designed to safeguard national security while clarifying how companies can interact with trusted partner countries. Additionally, Biden's initiative is set against a backdrop of increasing international competition in AI, particularly from nations like China. Senior administration officials have emphasized that establishing a robust AI infrastructure domestically is crucial not only for economic competitiveness, but also for national security. From a national security standpoint, it's really critical to find a pathway for building the data centers and power infrastructure to support frontier AI operations here in the United States, noted Tarun Chhabra, Deputy Assistant to the President. While the executive order lays a strong foundation for future AI advancements, it also raises questions about the environmental impacts of such infrastructure, particularly concerning water usage for cooling data centers. Critics argue that the lack of direct measures to address water consumption could complicate the balance between economic growth and environmental sustainability. Looking ahead as the U.S. prepares to ramp up its AI capabilities, the implications of this executive order are vast. The push for clean energy alongside AI infrastructure development could position the U.S. as a leader in sustainable tech innovation. However, the effectiveness of these measures will depend on the commitment of future administrations to prioritize AI development and uphold the regulations instituted under Biden's directive. As the landscape of AI continues to evolve, stakeholders across the tech industry and government will need to engage in ongoing dialogue about the intersection of innovation, economic growth, and environmental stewardship. The actions taken now will not only shape the future of AI in America, but will also set a precedent for how emerging technologies are developed and integrated into society moving forward. In the ever-evolving landscape of artificial intelligence AI investments, few names garner as much attention as Cathie Wood, the CEO and Chief Investment Officer of ARK Invest. Known for her bold predictions and strategic bets on underappreciated tech stocks, Wood has recently intensified her focus on GitLab, a company that many investors may overlook. Her aggressive accumulation of GitLab shares, particularly in light of the company's potential within the burgeoning field of agentic AI, signals a noteworthy opportunity for investors. Over the past few weeks, Wood has purchased over 1 million shares of GitLab, distributing these acquisitions across two of ARK's exchange-traded funds ETFs, the ARK Innovation ETF and the ARK Next Generation Internet ETF. This bulk buying began in late December and continued into January, showcasing her confidence in GitLab's growth trajectory. The stock has been relatively quiet compared to other tech giants, yet Wood's actions suggest she sees significant potential in this under-the-radar player. GitLab, a software platform designed to streamline the development process for programmers, integrates coding security, vulnerability detection, and testing automation. One of its standout features is GitLab Duo, an AI platform that leverages the capabilities of Amazon's agentic AI chatbot known as Amazon Q. During a recent earnings call, GitLab's management stated the next evolution in AI will be agentic, emphasizing the foundational role that agentic AI plays in their workflow solutions. This strategic partnership with Amazon places GitLab in a unique position to capitalize on the growing demand for AI-driven software solutions. Despite enjoying a robust annual growth rate of over 30% and transitioning from a cash-burning phase to generating positive net income, GitLab stock underperformed in 2024, declining by approximately 10%. This is particularly surprising given that AI investments have largely fueled the broader market's rally. The sluggish performance can be attributed to fierce competition and heightened investor expectations. Nonetheless, Wood's recent purchases appear to be a calculated move to take advantage of the stock's depressed price, indicating her belief in a forthcoming rebound. Looking ahead, GitLab's focus on agentic AI, coupled with its partnership with Amazon, positions it favorably for substantial revenue and profit growth. Wood's unwavering commitment to the stock suggests that she believes GitLab could be a key player in the AI sector, potentially offering investors a high-growth opportunity amid the volatility often associated with tech stocks. While GitLab isn't featured on many analysts' top picks, including the Motley Fool's recent recommendations, Wood's actions challenge conventional wisdom about the stock's potential. Investors considering entering the AI space may find GitLab warrants a closer look, especially as the company continues to innovate and adapt in an increasingly competitive market. As AI spending is projected to surge to $750 billion by 2028, GitLab's strategic positioning could yield significant returns for those willing to take a chance on this promising stock. In conclusion, as AI technologies continue to reshape various industries, the significance of players like GitLab cannot be underestimated. Observers will be keen to see whether Wood's faith in the company translates into tangible growth, marking it as a stock to watch in the coming years. In a bold move to position itself as a global leader in artificial intelligence AI, the UK government has unveiled an ambitious AI opportunities action plan spearheaded by Prime Minister Keir Starmer. This strategic initiative, announced on January 13, 2025, promises to transform the nation's economic landscape by harnessing the potential of AI to drive productivity, enhance public services, and create new job opportunities. At the heart of this initiative is the appointment of Matt Clifford, a venture capitalist and entrepreneur, as the Prime Minister's AI Opportunities Advisor. Alongside him, Sir Demis Hassabis, co-founder and CEO of Google DeepMind, will lend his expertise to guide the government on AI advancements. Together, they aim to implement all 50 recommendations laid out in the plan, which seeks to catalyze AI adoption and bolster the UK's tech infrastructure. The plan outlines several key elements designed to accelerate AI development across the country. One of the most notable features is the establishment of dedicated AI growth zones, with the first set to launch in Culham, Oxfordshire. These zones will streamline planning permissions and facilitate the necessary energy connections for AI infrastructure, crucial to addressing the substantial energy demands associated with data centers that support AI technologies. The UK's commitment to creating an AI Energy Council will further explore sustainable energy solutions, including potential small modular reactors to power these ambitious projects. Prime Minister Starmer emphasized the transformative potential of AI, stating artificial intelligence will drive incredible change in our country. He outlined a vision where AI could enhance various sectors from education, allowing teachers to personalize lessons, to improving efficiencies in public services and assisting small businesses with administrative tasks. The government's projections suggest that AI could boost the UK's productivity by as much as 1.5 percentage points annually, translating to an estimated £47 billion in economic gains over the next decade. The financial backing for this plan is significant, with private tech firms committing £14 billion in investments to enhance AI infrastructure. Notable contributors include Vantage Data Centres, which plans to invest £12 billion in one of Europe's largest data centre campuses in Wales, and Kyndryl, which will establish a new tech hub in Liverpool. These investments are expected to generate over 13,250 new jobs across the UK, enhancing the country's role as a hub for AI innovation. Experts have welcomed the initiative, highlighting the necessity for the UK to not only consume AI technology, but also to develop its own capabilities. Walter Goodwin, CEO and founder of Fractal, noted the government must own more of the overall tech stack instead of building it solely using US-derived technology. This sentiment underscores the urgency for the UK to cultivate its own talent and infrastructure to remain competitive on the global stage. Critics, however, point to the challenges that lie ahead. The UK faces significant hurdles in terms of energy supply and cooling requirements for data centers, particularly as the demand for computing power continues to rise. The government has acknowledged these challenges and is taking steps to address them through the proposed AI Energy Council, which aims to tackle energy infrastructure needs and support the transition to clean energy. Moreover, the plan emphasizes the establishment of a national data library to unlock the value of public data while ensuring robust privacy protections. This initiative aims to provide the necessary data support for AI development, which is a critical factor in building effective AI systems. As the UK positions itself for a future driven by AI, the focus will be on how effectively it can implement these ambitious plans. The government's commitment to fostering a conducive environment for AI innovation may ultimately determine its success in the global AI race. Starmer's assertion that we must move fast and take action resonates with the urgency of the moment as countries worldwide vie for dominance in this transformative technology. In conclusion, the UK's AI Opportunities Action Plan marks a significant step towards leveraging AI for national growth and innovation. As the government mobilizes resources and expertise to realize its vision, the coming years will reveal whether the UK can indeed emerge as a leader in the AI landscape, driving economic prosperity and societal benefits in the process. The global race for AI supremacy is on, and the UK is determined to be at the forefront. NVIDIA, a titan in the semiconductor industry, has recently found itself navigating turbulent waters following significant developments in U.S. export regulations concerning artificial intelligence AI chips. The company's stock dipped nearly 2% on January 14, 2025, as investors reacted to the Biden administration's newly announced rules that aim to restrict the export of advanced AI hardware to countries deemed adversaries, particularly China. Under these updated regulations, most nations will face limitations on the number of graphics processing units (GPUs) they can import without a special license. Notably, smaller orders of 1,700 GPUs or fewer are exempt from these caps. Key U.S. allies, including the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and Taiwan will not face any restrictions, while countries like China, North Korea, and Russia remain under an outright ban from receiving the latest AI chips. This regulatory shift is intended to close loopholes that allowed advanced NVIDIA chips to reach restricted markets. D.A. Davidson analyst Gil Luria pointed out that these restrictions will make it even more difficult for Chinese entities to purchase the most advanced NVIDIA chips. Despite these challenges, NVIDIA produces specific chip versions that comply with existing trade restrictions, such as its H20 chips designed for China, which should remain unaffected by these new controls. The White House emphasized the importance of these measures, stating, "Artificial intelligence is quickly becoming central to both security and economic strength." The United States must act decisively to lead this transition by ensuring that U.S. technology undergirds global AI use. This statement underscores the growing significance of AI in national security and economic strategies, prompting the U.S. to solidify its technological leadership. While the immediate impact on NVIDIA's stock has been negative, analysts are divided on the long-term implications for the company. Some speculate that NVIDIA's strong market position in AI technology, especially with its Hopper and emerging Blackwell chips, could outweigh the potential setbacks resulting from these restrictions. NVIDIA has successfully commanded premium prices for its chips, reflecting the overwhelming demand for high-performance computing solutions, particularly in AI applications. In light of these developments, the question arises, is NVIDIA still a sound investment? The company's robust demand for its cutting-edge AI hardware suggests a potentially profitable future, though caution is warranted. Historical trends indicate that major tech players often face volatility amid regulatory changes, and NVIDIA is no exception. Moreover, as Wall Street continues to evolve, other competitors are emerging that could challenge NVIDIA's dominance. Jefferies analysts recently noted that certain AI chip stocks may offer more upside potential compared to NVIDIA, hinting at a shifting landscape within the semiconductor market. Looking ahead, NVIDIA's strategic response to these export regulations will be crucial. The company must navigate a complex interplay of regulatory compliance, market demand, and technological advancement to maintain its leadership position. As the global tech landscape becomes increasingly competitive, NVIDIA's future will depend on its ability to innovate and adapt to changing conditions, as well as its capacity to leverage its existing strengths in AI technology. In conclusion, while NVIDIA has faced immediate challenges due to regulatory changes, its long-term trajectory may still be bright, contingent upon its responsiveness to market dynamics and its ongoing innovation in AI hardware. Investors will be watching closely as developments unfold, particularly in how NVIDIA maneuvers through these regulatory hurdles and positions itself against rising competitors in the semiconductor arena. In a significant advancement for mobile AI technology, Google has announced the rollout of its Gemini 2.0 experimental advanced model for both Android and iOS platforms. This update, available to Gemini Advanced subscribers, brings a powerful new tool to users seeking enhanced performance in coding complex mathematics and logical reasoning. Described as a game-changer, Gemini 2.0 has maintained its position at the top of the chatbot arena LLM leaderboard, indicating its superiority over competing models. The introduction of Gemini 2.0 Experimental Advanced is particularly noteworthy given its performance capabilities. Google has highlighted the model's potential applications, such as generating detailed business plans and tackling intricate problem-solving tasks. However, it is essential to note that this experimental model currently lacks access to real-time information and certain functions like file uploads, which are integral to the standard Gemini experience. This limitation stems from the model's experimental nature, suggesting that unrestricted web access for such a powerful AI could pose risks. To access the new capabilities, users need to follow a straightforward process within the Gemini app where they can switch to the 2.0 experimental advanced model. Android users may need to force stop the Gemini app to see the new option, while iOS users should ensure their app is updated to the latest version. A Google One AI Premium subscription, priced at $19.99 per month, is required to utilize these advanced features. In tandem with Gemini's rollout, the OnePlus 13 and 13R have received significant software updates incorporating Google's Gemini Nano model. This update enhances the Google Messages app with AI capabilities, enabling features like Magic Compose, which suggests contextual replies based on prior messages. The update also includes notable improvements to camera performance, enhancing video clarity and color accuracy, while introducing new personalization options for photo watermarks. In an exciting development, Google is also preparing to introduce interactive features on YouTube, allowing users to engage directly with Gemini Live while watching videos. This feature aims to transform passive viewing into an interactive experience, enabling users to pose questions or seek clarifications about the content they are watching. Such integration could enhance educational engagement, making complex topics more accessible to viewers. The potential for Gemini's AI capabilities extends beyond individual applications as brands increasingly recognize the impact of AI-driven search tools like ChatGPT and Google Gemini in driving traffic to their websites. Companies are adapting their digital marketing strategies to optimize for these AI environments, focusing on creating detailed and informative content that aligns with how AI tools generate recommendations. For instance, the period care brand Viv experienced a dramatic increase in web traffic and sales after being highlighted in AI-driven search results, underscoring the importance of being visible in this new digital landscape. As Google continues to enhance its AI offerings, the integration of Gemini across various platforms signifies a shift in how users interact with technology. The upcoming features promise to redefine user experiences, from content consumption on YouTube to seamless communication through messaging apps. As these developments unfold, they signal a future where AI not only augments productivity but also transforms the nature of digital interactions, making them more engaging and intuitive. The full impact of these innovations will likely become clearer as they are rolled out and adopted by users in the coming months. In a significant shift for the tech giant, Meta Platforms announced plans to cut approximately 5% of its workforce, targeting the company's lowest performing employees. This decision, revealed in a memo from CEO Mark Zuckerberg, marks a continuation of a trend of workforce reductions at Meta, which has been grappling with challenges in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. Zuckerberg communicated this strategy to employees through an internal memo posted on Meta's workplace platform, emphasizing the need to raise the bar on performance management. He stated, "We typically manage out people who aren't meeting expectations over the course of a year, but now we're going to do more extensive performance-based cuts during this cycle." The upcoming layoffs, which will impact around 3,600 employees from a total workforce of over 72,000, are scheduled to be communicated by February 10. This latest round of cuts follows a tumultuous period for Meta, which has seen significant layoffs in recent years, including the elimination of 21,000 positions across 2022 and 2023. The company has been under pressure to streamline operations and enhance efficiency, a theme that Zuckerberg reiterated, calling 2025 an intense year, where the focus will be on critical projects including artificial intelligence and new computing platforms. The decision to cut low performers comes as Meta is shifting its internal policies, including a move away from third-party fact-checking to a community-driven model similar to that used by rival platforms. This change, alongside the decision to dismantle diversity and inclusion initiatives that have been a staple of corporate America, has sparked concern among employees and observers alike about the company's direction. Critics have pointed out that these changes could be seen as an attempt to align more closely with a potentially more conservative approach under the incoming presidential administration. Zuckerberg's memo also assured those impacted by the layoffs that they would receive generous severance packages similar to previous cuts, which is intended to provide some level of support during the transition. The focus on performance-based terminations represents a shift in Meta's approach to workforce management, indicating a desire to cultivate a high-performance culture within the company. The tech industry has faced increased scrutiny and volatility, with many companies re-evaluating their operational strategies in the wake of economic pressures and shifting market demands. As Meta navigates these challenges, the implications of its workforce adjustments could resonate throughout the tech sector, influencing how other companies approach performance management and employee retention. Looking ahead, Meta appears poised to continue its transformation under Zuckerberg's leadership. The emphasis on cultivating a more efficient workforce coupled with strategic shifts in policy and management practices signals a new chapter for the company as it seeks to solidify its position in an increasingly competitive environment. As Meta prepares for an intense year filled with both opportunities and challenges, all eyes will be on how these changes shape its future trajectory and impact the broader tech landscape. Meta Platforms Incorporated has stirred significant controversy with its recent policy changes, particularly regarding the treatment of LGBTQ+ content on its platforms. In a move that has sparked widespread criticism from medical professionals and advocacy groups, Meta's updated hateful conduct policies now allow users to label LGBTQ+ individuals as mentally ill or abnormal without breaching community guidelines. This shift, announced by CEO Mark Zuckerberg on January 7, aligns with a broader strategy to simplify content moderation across Meta's social media platforms, which include Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Zuckerberg stated in a video that the company aims to get rid of a bunch of restrictions on topics like immigration and gender that are just out of touch with mainstream discourse. However, this simplification has raised alarms among mental health experts who emphasize that being gay or transgender is not classified as a mental illness within the medical community. The implications of this policy change could facilitate the spread of misinformation and foster an environment of hostility towards LGBTQ+ individuals. The updated rules come alongside Meta's decision to end its partnership with independent fact-checkers, raising further concerns about the potential for disinformation to proliferate unchecked. According to the Anti-Defamation League, the term transgenderism has been appropriated by anti-trans activists to frame transgender identity as a mere ideology rather than an intrinsic aspect of a person's identity. Meta's policy rationale suggests that while derogatory language may be used in discussions about transgender rights or homosexuality, the company's guidelines are designed to permit such speech under the guise of political and religious discourse. Historically significant medical organizations in the United States, including the American Psychiatric Association and the World Health Organization, have long recognized that being transgender or gay is not a mental disorder. In fact, homosexuality was removed from the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders in 1973, and subsequently from the World Health Organization's International Classification of Diseases in 1990. Treatment methods aimed at changing sexual orientation, often referred to as conversion therapy, are widely discredited and condemned as harmful by major medical organizations. Currently, 23 states have enacted laws prohibiting such practices. The shift in Meta's content policies comes at a critical time when mental health issues among LGBTQ+ individuals are under scrutiny. Research indicates that higher rates of mental health challenges within this community are often tied to the stigma and discrimination they face rather than their sexual orientation or gender identity. Despite the allowance for derogatory classifications, medical experts reiterate that being transgender is not synonymous with mental illness. Instead, gender dysphoria, the distress some individuals experience when their gender identity does not align with their sex assigned at birth, is recognized as a medical condition, albeit one that does not define transgender individuals as mentally ill. As the LGBTQ+ community and its allies respond to these policy changes, the broader implications for social media discourse and mental health advocacy are becoming increasingly apparent. The removal of independent fact-checking and the permission for harmful classifications could undermine years of progress towards acceptance and understanding of LGBTQ+ identities. Looking ahead, the ramifications of Meta's decisions are likely to be profound. As public discourse evolves, the company must navigate the delicate balance between free expression and the potential for misinformation and harmful rhetoric. The ongoing developments will undoubtedly be closely monitored by both advocates for LGBTQ+ rights and mental health professionals as they assess the impact of these policies on community safety and well-being in the digital age. At CES 2025, the spotlight shifted from traditional mixed reality headsets to a new wave of smart glasses that promise to redefine the wearable tech landscape, with a focus on style, functionality, and affordability. Manufacturers showcased a variety of devices that aim to capture the imagination of consumers and tech enthusiasts alike. As these devices hit the market, the question remains, are consumers ready to embrace this new era of eyewear? The evolution of smart glasses has been striking. Once bulky and cumbersome, the latest models now feature sleek designs that resemble regular eyewear, making them more appealing to everyday users. Avi Greengart, president and lead analyst at Techsponential, noted this year the focus definitely seemed to be more on smart glasses than on headsets, in part because the Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses were a huge hit last year. This shift in focus reflects a growing consumer preference for lightweight, stylish frames that offer versatile functionalities without the heaviness associated with traditional augmented reality AR headsets. The innovations presented at CES 2025 included smart glasses that offer heads-up displays, live translations, and AI-powered assistance. For instance, Halliday's smart glasses project text and images directly into the user's field of view, functioning as a discrete teleprompter and providing real-time translation in up to 40 languages. Priced at $489, these glasses weigh just 1.2 ounces, lighter than Meta's offerings. Other manufacturers like Even Realities and Rokid also presented models that balance minimalism with functionality, reinforcing the trend toward integrating advanced technology into fashionable eyewear. Despite the excitement around new designs, challenges remain. Analysts emphasize the need for a purposeful compromise between functionality and lightweight design. Greengart highlighted how various vendors make different decisions in this regard, which can lead to varying user experiences. Some devices such as Reels 1 Pro allow for tethering to smartphones or laptops to create secondary displays, but they still fall short of delivering true AR experiences. The market for smart glasses is predicted to grow exponentially, with IDC forecasting a compound annual growth rate of 85.7% through 2028. This growth is attributed to advancements in AR technology, AI integration, and miniaturization. Moreover, Counterpoint Research recently reported that Meta has sold over 1 million units of its Ray-Ban smart glasses, indicating a strong demand for stylish and functional wearable technology. However, despite their appeal, the current generation of smart glasses largely caters to tech enthusiasts rather than the average consumer. Ramon Lamas from IDC stated, "I think we're still a ways off from that actually taking place, so for now expect smart glasses to be mostly within the realm of consumers, specifically tech enthusiasts and conoscenti. The future may hold more promise as technology evolves, but for now, the market remains in its infancy." As manufacturers continue to refine their offerings, the integration of features like real-time translation, navigation assistance, and AI capabilities could broaden the appeal of smart glasses. Companies like Meta are rumored to be working on updated versions of their Ray-Ban devices, which might include more advanced functionalities. The introduction of lighter, more appealing designs may also encourage broader adoption among consumers who value both aesthetics and performance. In conclusion, while smart glasses are making significant strides in terms of design and functionality, it remains to be seen whether they will gain mainstream acceptance. As the market evolves and technology continues to improve, these devices could very well become essential tools for everyday life, providing users with seamless access to information and connectivity in a stylish format. The next few years will be crucial in determining how smart glasses fit into the broader landscape of wearable technology and consumer electronics, in a significant move reflecting the shifting dynamics within the tech industry. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced plans to cut approximately 5% of the company's workforce, targeting underperforming employees as part of a broader strategy to enhance productivity and performance management. This decision comes during a tumultuous period for the social media giant, which has already faced substantial staff reductions in previous years amid criticism and financial pressures. Zuckerberg's internal memo, which was shared with company managers, emphasized the need to raise the bar on performance management and indicated that the layoffs are aimed at swiftly moving out those employees who do not meet the company's expectations. The announcement, made on January 14, 2025, stated that affected employees will be notified by February 10, with approximately 3,600 positions expected to be eliminated, bringing the total workforce down from around 72,404 as of late 2024. This latest round of layoffs follows a series of cuts in previous years, during which Meta has let go of around 20,000 employees under what Zuckerberg termed the year of efficiency. The CEO's commitment to making more extensive performance-based cuts signals a shift towards a more aggressive management style as Meta seeks to navigate a challenging economic landscape marked by increasing competition and regulatory scrutiny. The pressure on Zuckerberg and Meta is compounded by the company's ongoing struggles with regulatory bodies. The Federal Trade Commission has indicated the possibility of an antitrust trial against Meta, which could further complicate the company's operational landscape. Additionally, the tech industry is grappling with changes in consumer behavior and advertising revenues, making it imperative for companies like Meta to streamline operations. In tandem with these layoffs, Meta has also made waves with its recent policy changes, which include rolling back diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, and dismissing third-party fact-checkers in favor of a community-based moderation model. This shift has drawn criticism from various stakeholders, raising questions about the implications for user safety and content integrity on the platform. The company's decision to dismantle its DEI initiatives has been framed by some as a move to align more closely with the incoming administration of President-elect Donald Trump, indicating a potential pivot in corporate strategy to better resonate with the new political landscape. In a separate but related development, Zuckerberg's decision to attend Trump's inauguration alongside other tech titans like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos underscores the evolving relationship between the tech industry and political leadership. Their presence at the inauguration signals a newfound alignment, as these leaders have previously navigated contentious interactions with Trump during his first term. The combined net worth of these three individuals stands at a staggering $885 billion, highlighting the significant influence they wield not only in technology but also in shaping policy discussions. As Zuckerberg prepares Meta for what he describes as an intense year, the company's future will likely hinge on its ability to adapt to changing market dynamics, while addressing the criticisms and challenges it faces from regulators, users, and employees alike. The upcoming months will be critical as Meta strives to redefine its corporate identity and operational ethos in a rapidly evolving technological landscape. The outcomes of these strategic decisions will undoubtedly be watched closely by industry observers and stakeholders as they unfold. And an intriguing twist of events: the future of TikTok in the United States hangs in the balance as reports emerge suggesting that Elon Musk could be a potential buyer of the popular social media platform. With the looming deadline of January 19 for TikTok's U.S. operations to be sold to a U.S.-approved buyer, the stakes are high. If TikTok's parent company ByteDance fails to comply, the app may face an outright ban due to escalating concerns regarding national security and its ties to the Chinese government. As it stands, TikTok boasts a staggering 170 million users in the U.S., making its fate a matter of significant public interest. According to sources reported by Bloomberg, Chinese officials are reportedly considering Musk as a viable option to acquire TikTok if a ban becomes imminent. This speculation arises from the understanding that Musk's ownership of TikTok could help mitigate tensions with the incoming Trump administration, given Musk's close ties to Donald Trump. The potential deal is still in the preliminary stages, with ByteDance expressing a preference to retain ownership of TikTok, but showing openness to the idea of Musk integrating it into his social media platform X, formerly Twitter. A spokesperson for TikTok dismissed the reports as pure fiction, leaving many questions unanswered about the legitimacy of these negotiations. Musk's acquisition of TikTok could dramatically reshape the landscape of social media advertising. The integration of TikTok's vast user base with X could enhance advertising capabilities, while Musk's artificial intelligence company xAI could leverage TikTok's data to improve its offerings. Industry analysts estimate TikTok's valuation at around $40 billion to $50 billion, a significant investment that Musk might consider if he aims to bolster his tech empire further. The backdrop of this potential acquisition includes a U.S. Supreme Court ruling expected this week, which may uphold legislation mandating the sale of TikTok to a U.S. entity to avoid the ban. Should this ruling come to fruition, the pressure on ByteDance will intensify, potentially making a deal with Musk a more attractive option. The Chinese government seems to be strategizing its response to the new U.S. administration, with Musk's name surfacing as part of these discussions. Musk's influence in American politics and his substantial financial backing of Trump, over $250 million during the election campaign, may further strengthen his position as a preferred buyer for TikTok. As he navigates this complex landscape, Musk has previously voiced concerns about the implications of a ban on TikTok, arguing that it contradicts principles of free speech and expression in America. As the situation unfolds, the tech world watches closely. The implications of TikTok's potential acquisition by Musk extend beyond just the platform itself. They could signify a shift in the dynamics of social media advertising and AI integration. Moreover, with TikTok's popularity showing no signs of waning, any developments regarding its ownership will undoubtedly have lasting repercussions in both the tech industry and the broader cultural landscape. In the coming days, as the January 19 deadline approaches, further developments in this saga are expected, including the outcome of Supreme Court decisions and ByteDance strategic choices. The intersection of technology, politics, and public sentiment continues to shape the narrative of TikTok's future, making this an ongoing story to watch. In a whirlwind of speculation and strategic maneuvering, the potential sale of TikTok's U.S. operations to billionaire Elon Musk has become a hot topic in both the tech industry and political circles. As the clock ticks down to a looming government ban on the popular social media platform, various reports suggest that Chinese officials are seriously considering Musk as a prospective buyer. This move could serve dual purposes, ensuring TikTok's continued operation in the U.S. while leveraging Musk's close ties to the incoming Trump administration. Bloomberg first reported that Chinese officials are evaluating the option of Musk acquiring TikTok's U.S. segment. This consideration comes in light of a new law that mandates TikTok's parent company ByteDance to divest its stake or face a ban, a measure driven by national security concerns regarding the app's Chinese ownership. The law, which is set to take effect soon, has led to a flurry of discussions among stakeholders on how best to navigate the impending crisis. Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, and the world's wealthiest individual, has not publicly commented on the possibility of acquiring TikTok. However, the stakes are high. Analysts estimate that the price tag for TikTok's U.S. operations could range from $40 billion to $50 billion, similar to the $44 billion Musk paid for Twitter, now known as X. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives described the deal as a golden asset pickup for Musk, especially considering the synergies it could create between TikTok and his existing social media ventures. Responses from TikTok have been swift, with a spokesperson calling the reports of a sale to Musk pure fiction. Despite the denial, the narrative surrounding the potential transaction has gained traction, particularly as legal battles loom. TikTok is currently appealing the government's decision to enforce the divest or ban law, arguing that it violates the First Amendment rights of its 170 million U.S. users. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court appears poised to support the government's position, raising the stakes for all parties involved. As discussions unfold, the political implications become increasingly evident. Musk's relationship with President-elect Donald Trump is particularly noteworthy. Musk has been a vocal supporter of Trump, contributing significantly to his campaign and frequently attending strategic meetings. Reports suggest that Musk could leverage his influence to persuade the new administration to adopt a more favorable stance towards TikTok, possibly delaying the enforcement of the ban while negotiations occur. The complexities of any potential deal are further compounded by the legal and ethical challenges associated with Musk's potential role in government. As he prepares to head the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE) within the Trump administration, questions arise about conflicts of interest and transparency, especially given Musk's extensive business dealings with the federal government. In parallel, as Musk navigates these discussions, he is not the only tech titan with vested interests in the Trump administration. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg are also expected to play significant roles in the inauguration, each having adapted strategies to align their companies with the new political climate. Their presence alongside Musk highlights the growing nexus between technology and politics, where the implications of policy decisions can reverberate across industries. Looking ahead, the situation remains fluid. The Supreme Court's ruling on TikTok's appeal, the fate of the divest or ban law, and the outcomes of discussions between Musk, ByteDance, and Chinese officials will all contribute to shaping the future landscape of social media in the U.S. Whether Musk emerges as the unlikely savior of TikTok or whether the app faces an uncertain future remains to be seen. As the interplay between technology governance and international relations continues to evolve, the developments in this case will likely set significant precedents for the tech industry and beyond. In a rapidly evolving technological landscape, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman recently emphasized a pivotal shift in the skills deemed essential for success in the age of artificial intelligence. During an appearance on Wharton organizational psychologist Adam Grant's Rethinking podcast, Altman asserted that the ability to ask insightful questions is now more valuable than mere factual knowledge. Figuring out what questions to ask will be more important than figuring out the answer, Altman stated, suggesting that the future will favor those who can navigate complex ideas and synthesize information over those who simply retain facts. This shift reflects a broader change in workplace dynamics and skills requirements. Grant echoed this sentiment, indicating that the premium placed on knowledge accumulation is waning. "We used to put a premium on how much knowledge you had collected in your brain. Now I think it's much more valuable to be a connector of dots," he remarked. The growing importance of prompt engineering or the skill of crafting effective queries for AI systems exemplifies this trend. Lydia Logan, IBM's Vice President of Global Education and Workforce Development, noted the rising demand for prompt engineers with salaries exceeding $100,000 annually. Furthermore, Altman's perspective aligns with the views of other business leaders. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban highlighted that adaptability, curiosity, and mental agility are among the top skills for young professionals entering the job market. I can pretend that I'm going to be able to predict where AI is going and the exact impact on the job market, but I'd be lying, Cuban admitted. But I do know that I am going to pay attention and be agile and be curious. This emphasis on soft skills comes as AI begins to automate many routine tasks across various industries. While Altman predicts that AI will take over administrative functions, he stresses that human intelligence will still be indispensable. What I expect to happen in reality is there's going to be a new way we work on the hard problems, he said, underscoring the need for critical thinking and creative problem-solving as AI evolves. While the tech industry grapples with the implications of these shifts, Altman faces personal challenges as well. His sister and Altman has accused him of childhood sexual abuse, a claim he vehemently denies, suggesting that her allegations stem from mental health struggles. The situation has added a layer of complexity to Altman's public persona and leadership at OpenAI as the family publicly defends against the accusations, expressing concern for Anne's well-being. The implications of these contrasting narratives, one highlighting the transformative nature of AI in the workplace and the other delving into personal strife, are significant. As OpenAI continues to expand its influence in the tech sector, the company's focus on fostering relevant skills will be crucial for navigating future challenges. Additionally, as Altman and OpenAI address both professional and personal hurdles, the outcomes may shape perceptions of leadership in the tech industry. Looking ahead, the intersection of AI evolving workplace skills and the personal challenges faced by leaders like Altman will likely continue to dominate discussions in the tech sphere. The call for a shift in skill sets reflects a broader understanding that success in this new era will require a nuanced blend of interpersonal abilities and technical acumen, serving as a reminder that the future of work is not solely about intelligence but about how we engage with and leverage the tools at our disposal. In a significant turn of events, OpenAI has made headlines this week, as it faces legal challenges from the New York Times raising concerns about the future of its flagship product, ChatGPT. The news comes amid a flurry of updates and features from the AI company, signaling a pivotal moment in the AI landscape. On January 14, 2025, reports indicate that the New York Times has initiated legal proceedings against OpenAI, claiming that the tech giant has infringed upon its copyright by using articles for training its language models without permission. This lawsuit casts a long shadow over OpenAI's practices and could have far-reaching implications for how AI companies leverage copyrighted materials in their training data. The outcome of this case may not only affect OpenAI's future, but could also set a precedent for the entire AI industry, potentially reshaping how AI models are trained and deployed. Simultaneously, OpenAI is expanding the capabilities of ChatGPT with a new beta feature called Tasks. This functionality allows users to schedule reminders and tasks, moving the chatbot closer to the realm of traditional digital assistants like Google Assistant and Siri. The Tasks feature, available to Plus Team and Pro subscribers, enables users to set one-time or recurring reminders, enhancing ChatGPT's utility beyond real-time interactions. Users can initiate tasks by selecting the 4O with Scheduled Tasks option and can manage them through a new Tasks section in their profiles. Notifications will alert users upon task completions, adding a layer of functionality that has been previously absent. Tasks represents a shift in ChatGPT's functionality, suggesting that OpenAI is keen on evolving its chatbot into a more capable personal assistant, noted Kylie Robison, a senior AI reporter for The Verge. However, the feature is currently in beta, and users have been advised to approach it with caution until its reliability is fully established. The potential for inaccurate task execution raises concerns about how effective ChatGPT will be in managing time-sensitive information. Moreover, OpenAI is reportedly working on a more advanced AI agent dubbed Operator, which could potentially manage tasks autonomously, further blurring the lines between human and machine capabilities. This aligns with a broader trend in AI development, where companies are moving towards creating so-called agentic AI that can operate independently and proactively on behalf of users. Meanwhile, OpenAI's recent initiatives extend to the educational sector. The company has released an economic blueprint advocating for AI's role in transforming education. This plan emphasizes the need for personalized learning experiences and the importance of equipping students and workers with skills for an AI-driven future. OpenAI's blueprint suggests that AI can democratize access to quality education, although it acknowledges the challenges of integrating AI responsibly in schools. Adding to the mix, OpenAI has seen a significant shift in its corporate governance with the appointment of Adebayo Ogunlesi as senior managing director at BlackRock to its board of directors. This move comes as OpenAI transitions from a non-profit organization to a public benefit corporation, reflecting its ambition to operate more like a for-profit startup. The changes in leadership and governance will undoubtedly influence the company's strategic direction as it navigates the complex landscape of AI development and commercialization. In a related development, OpenAI has revised its policy documents, omitting references to maintaining a politically unbiased AI. This edit has sparked discussions about the growing scrutiny over AI biases and the challenges of achieving objectivity in machine learning models. The revision hints at the delicate balance that AI companies must maintain in responding to both regulatory pressures and public perception. As OpenAI surges forward with these developments, the interplay between technological advancements, corporate strategy, and legal challenges will shape the future of AI. The coming months will be critical in determining how OpenAI navigates these complex waters, particularly in addressing concerns over copyright reliability and ethical AI deployment. The outcomes of these initiatives and legal battles will likely have profound implications not just for OpenAI but for the entire AI industry as it continues to evolve at a rapid pace. In a significant move to enhance its artificial intelligence capabilities, the UK government has appointed venture capitalist Matt Clifford as its new AI Opportunities Advisor. This initiative, announced on January 14, 2025, is accompanied by strategic guidance from Demis Hassabis, co-founder and CEO of Google DeepMind, marking a pivotal moment in the UK's ambition to become a global leader in AI technology. Prime Minister Keir Starmer, unveiling the AI Opportunities Action Plan, asserted that the UK aims to rival the United States and China in the AI sector. He stated, "Our plan will make Britain the world leader," emphasizing the transformative potential of AI for various sectors. This strategic initiative is expected to create over 13,000 jobs, demonstrating the government's commitment to leveraging AI for economic growth. The plan, crafted with input from Matt Clifford, outlines 50 recommendations designed to position the UK as a hub for AI innovation. It includes establishing growth zones for AI companies, investing in a new supercomputer to significantly boost the nation's computing capacity by 2030, and utilizing a national data library for safe public data storage. Additionally, it calls for increased technology courses and creation of an AI Energy Council to facilitate the energy needs of tech companies. Starmer highlighted the necessity of fostering British-owned technology enterprises that can compete on a global scale, noting, "At the moment, we don't have any frontier conceptual cutting-edge companies that are British-owned. This sentiment reflects a wider concern that the UK has fallen behind in nurturing homegrown tech giants, as exemplified by DeepMind's transition to American ownership. The government's ambition is ambitious, projecting that this AI-focused strategy could enhance the economy by 1.5% annually, equating to an additional £47 billion over the next decade. This projection builds upon last year's announcement of £25 billion in AI investments during the UK's International Investment Summit, with an added commitment of £14 billion from major technology firms. However, the plan has met with criticism. Some detractors, including Conservative Party spokesperson Alan Mack, argue that the government's strategy is insufficiently robust for the rapidly evolving digital landscape. Mack pointedly remarked that Starmer is delivering analog government in a digital age, suggesting that more aggressive measures are needed to realize the UK's AI potential. The appointment of Clifford and Hassabis could signal a new era of collaboration between the public sector and leading figures in the tech industry, potentially yielding innovations that resonate across the globe. As the UK embarks on this journey, the implications of its AI strategy will be closely watched, not only for its economic impact but also for its role in shaping the future of technology on a global stage. Looking ahead, the evolving landscape of AI will undoubtedly continue to influence various sectors, and the UK's proactive stance could be a crucial factor in determining its place in the global technology hierarchy. The success of this initiative will hinge on the ability of stakeholders to maintain momentum and ensure that AI advancements are inclusive, benefiting all sectors of society while addressing the ethical considerations that accompany such transformative technologies.